Oh, hi, VOD people. How are you? I hope you have a good day. I'm gonna try and jump to I only need a few items. Literally just a few items left. Even if I literally get only the pillager hat, we have a bingo. We're that close. We're almost there. And I'm so pissed off about it because I wanted to keep going yesterday, but I needed to handle food. I needed to get off and actually edit the video. And we were already streaming for 4 hours. So that's not fun. That's not great. Let me pester my mod. I just pester them a little bit. There you go. See if they'll join. I never really need my Discord opens. Let me actually close that for once. Why am I? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and I know I'm live. Thank you. There we go. Minecraft has opened. I need you to be full screen. And let's literally just jump right in. Boop. Bingo! I leveled myself up. I may or may not have done that. Let me get things properly aligned. There we go. I have Spotify really quiet. Hold on. I don't really want this song. There we go. That's better. That's good. We like that. So, I may or may not have spent some time leveling myself up. I have no regrets. I want to go back. I don't have any levels. I have 0 levels. Hold on. hold on. Let's do a little bonk. There we go. Okay, now we have levels again. I may or may not have also upgraded both of them. 33 is the highest I can go. Actually, with that tool leveling table using only bone meal. Actually, it's 30. I use some of the gems I have to help with that, but we're going all the way out to Ray. It's nighttime. It's night. Oh, no. I've learned my lesson. No. I now have 200 damage instead of 80, but no. No. So we still have all these from yesterday. I can't hear myself think. I'm turning down the music just a wee bit more. I want to go into the cave that's below me, because this could probably have some good stuff. Keyword is probably. We don't actually know if it will. Oh, right. I have the boots. There's a mob thing right there. And let's quickly make this very safe. There we go. Lovely. Well, I'm Pillager Murmur. Is there a pillager that got all the way down here? I see spider. Goodbye. Wait, hold on. How much? I only hit that guy once, right? How powerful am I? Are these guys now easy? Is my concern. Okay, let's safely fight this guy. 2 hits. Okay, yeah, we're good. I literally deal 200 damage. Okay. The 200 damage stat is direct. Ooh. Do you have a mimic? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm breaking my legs. I hear a zombie. How close are you? Oh, I need to get the bingo board up. Hold on. We need to get the bingo board up. I forgot about this. I always forget to bring it up every single time. Just open. Where's MS Paint? Click MS Paint. Yes. MS Paint is open. What do you mean? Load that I have the thing up. Oh, I opened it. It's not actually open. Hold on. Open with, not just open in general. Edit with paint. There we go. And then... Seriously? I don't know. Where? I don't need Modrinth open either. Okay, recognize? I opened the MS Paint. You suck. Also, why do I have my browser? I don't need my browser open right now. Click on, click off. There we go. MS Paint. Bingo. Load. We could literally get one more hat and we'd be ready. Come on, there we go. If I get this hat, we would have a bingo. If I get these two items, we would have a bingo. If I get this one and this one, we would have a bingo. If I get these three, we would have a bingo. I have a lot of ways to get a bingo, and I still haven't gotten one. We have a lot of copies now as well. I've gotten a lot of obsidian skulls. Hello, sir. Oh, we're also overpowered. They could probably still hurt me pretty good, but we are overpowered. Is there a mimic here? You're not a mimic. You suck. It's that spawn point, because why not? What do those do? Obsidian skulls. The wearer becomes temporarily immune to fire damage when hurt by fire, but I have an antidote vessel from the very beginning, which greatly reduces the duration of negative effects. We also have a bunch of other ones. So hold on, let me get to a semi-safe spot. We can look through these. I'm currently wearing Snorkel, allows the wearer to breathe underwater. Cross Necklace increases the length of the invincibility after taking damage. My backpack. Power Glove increases damage dealt by the wearer. Golden Hook increases experience dropped by creatures. Then the Antidote Vessel I already mentioned. We got a totem last time, and I also have a second one that I'm keeping in the Shulker inventory. And then Aqua Dashers allows the wearer to walk on fluids while sprinting. And then I have a bunch of these. And right now the goal is these little player camps spawn all about the place underground. And occasionally that chest right there is actually a mimic. This comes with the artifact mod, and mimics will always drop a random artifact. So the goal is just to search around caves mainly, in the hope that something will actually... There we go, that'll do. In the hope that I can get the rest of the artifacts that I need that way. I thought this cave was going to be a lot better, but it just isn't. Because the other shot I wanted to attempt that could be decent for underground loot was the Ancient City. Because we're farther out than the Ancient City is right now. We're a lot farther out than the Ancient City. Because Ancient City, assumingly, if I move around correctly, is somewhere down this area. We're all the way out here. So I think, let's do that real quick. What do I have that's closest to that? Unfortunately, it's... Oh, crew. This one. This is probably the closest we can get out. I want to hit the Ancient City, because that may have a lot of underground stuff, so let's do it. Oh wait, there's one this way? You know what, that's closer actually, hold on, that's gonna be way better, let's do that. I was gonna go down the other way, but we're doing this instead now. Wait, no. I was just facing the wrong way, okay. I haven't played the new Modpack, I've mainly been playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Ooh. I didn't grow up playing Zelda, but I grew up watching my siblings play. And it's... the Ocarina of Time still holds a lot of memories for me, because I remember... not really anything in particular, I just remember the music of the game. And the... I just remember, hey! Listen! I don't remember... Firefly thing. I don't know the actual names or words or anything. I just remember the memes. The other one I grew up with was, like, Sly Cooper, which I will always take the time to rave about, because I absolutely adore it. And I need to go back... I do this every single time. I try and go through the entire game series, and I go through 1, 2, and I get through most of 3, and then I kind of start falling off playing it, and then I finish 3, and I get into 4, and I get pretty far into 4, and then I stop playing. There's like one last burst of me playing a bunch of it, and then I stop playing it completely for months until I try and redo the whole series again. So I've never officially beat the 4th game, unfortunately. I really want to. While the 4th one is amazing, it sucks for graphics, because it's way too realistic for a game series that's completely composed of animals and 0 humans. It's way too realistic for that. But it is great in terms of actual gameplay and blending all the mechanics from the first, second, and third games. Because the first game did great in a proof of concept and building a story. The second did great in actually leaning into thievery, but it got rid of some really important things in the game, like the clue bottles, which those will haunt my dreams. When you walk across the world, you just hear a little ding, 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 and it's just a clue bottle that'll rock back and forth on your screen. It just, little bounce, and that's all it does. And I am lagging out the game, and I also want to see my mic and make sure it's working. There we go. And I have stopped sprinting, so now I need to use the bow instead. Frames, can we stay around the 60 mark, please? That would be lovely. Is this ancient city going to be underwater as well? How much of this world is underwater? A lot of it is the answer. A lot. I absolutely adore, and then the third one brings in even more thieving mechanics. And you actually have safe picking, which you didn't have in any of the prior games. I think you might have had it for like 1 or 2 quests, but it wasn't a major, mechanic, which it really should have been. And then doing heists, getting valuables, and selling them on the thief market, they upgraded that and made it a lot easier to do. And instead of having to slowly go through and sell everything, it just automatically, oh, here's your money. And the thief market was downgraded, which was a serious upgrade, actually. Downgraded to only buying upgrades, which was absolutely fantastic. Because it just made the monotony of some of the things of 100%ing the second game a lot easier. And the third game built on it even more. And I will always love the Sly Cooper series for the subtle diversity here and there. It's not super a lot, but there is a little bit. And then they did great with a character, Bentley, who ends up in a wheelchair later on. And they have put serious detail into his wheelchair. And he has an active wheelchair that he's the tech guy. He has it fitted out with all sorts of tech, and when he's moving around, he actually, like, jumps up with the wheels, and he has little wheels on the front to keep him balanced as well. It's so cool. I love seeing it. I absolutely love the work that was put into just that little thing. And he's a turtle, so there's even like a back for his turtle shell as well. It's great. I absolutely adore it. I'm sure someone who actually is disabled and dealing with a wheelchair could put even more notes on that and point out some things that may not be good about the design, but from an outside perspective, it looks amazing. I adore it. Okay, where is this? Okay, we're right above the ancient city. Is there any cave nearby that can get me down faster? Yes, there's literally one right over here. The faster I can get down, the better. That is not a cave. That is not a cave. Nor is that. What? I just want a cave. Oh, you suck, game. Oh, yeah, that's a mountain. Yeah. That's a mountain. Are there no caves? I don't want to actually look down into the mountain. I just want to see if there is a cave nearby that could take me down. Nope. No, there's not. Oh, wait, there's one right here. It gets me down kind of low, but that's not what I need. Okay, let's just... I can't fly back out of this, so I have to staircase this. Unfortunately, I do kind of have to staircase it. Just very, very slowly go down. Oh, right. I mine faster with my effing hand. Already forgot. Lovely. Just keep digging. And it should be... It's kind of just below us. Okay, perfect. And this should be great. I'm seriously hoping this is done today. I got most of the editing done, 'cause basically each night or morning after we stream, I go and edit it. And thankfully, we're at a point where, despite me streaming for effing 4 hours yesterday, it was really easy to actually go through it, and the bingo board helps out a lot, because I can go through and see, okay, when did we get a new item? When did I get this? When did I get that? And then go back and find exactly, and pinpoint exactly when I got such and such thing. And while I'm skimming through all the recording, I can see, oh, there was this funny moment, that's right. And go to this thing, oh, there's this thing that happened, let me add that in. Slowly getting easier and easier, and I'm making it easier for myself too to actually edit these damn streams. Oh, there we go, that's a cave. That'll do. Are there any player camps while I'm up here? You are not a... You're a different thing. Could you? No. No. Okay. You look cool, but you're not the thing I need. Oh, I still have Henry on me. Okay. Lovely. Is there... I know I need to go the other way for the ancient city. Yes, yes. Are there any player camps? I think that's kinda important. That's the entire reason we're down here anyway. Pretty please. Thank you, Streamloots. Okay, no. Nah. I've just been unlucky with player camp since that first huge cave I went through. Because I found like 3 or 4 new items there, and then I haven't found a bunch like that since. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine in this area. We'll be a-okay. I don't know how I'll handle a warden if I accidentally spawn one, but we'll be fine, right? Right? Hopefully. Hopefully. That is the goal. Okay. I can make that. Yeah. Okay, ancient city. Over there. Right over there. Yeah, let's just... Oh no, I'm gonna be so slow through this entire thing. Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, how handle? We're gonna take a bed. Apparently sleep through the night. And then we put a warp stone down. A waystone down. We have a waystone down for the ancient city. And then we keep the other totem as well, just in case I really mess up. Is there any way for me to just walk? There's 2 player camps! Please have a mimic, have a mimic. Have a mimic. Mimic. No. And doesn't have anything anyway. I just... Okay, hold on. I need to go back and set my spawn up there. Mimic. You're not a mimic. This would actually be a good area to start. There's no skulk over there. So hold on, let me go back up and set my spawn at the bed I should have my spawn set at. Where? Oh, over there. And I need to actually be careful of watching the sensors. Can I jump down to my own water? Barely. Okay, careful of sensors, careful of shriekers. Let's be safe about this. Worst comes to worst, I can always punch out somebody. Because apparently that's a possibility with this build. Okay. I don't have a good tool. I could probably find a tool, actually. The ancient cities are usually pretty good about... This is not a good song for this. I love this song. This is not a good song for this. That's not... No. 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 I just have happy-go-lucky songs. You know what? You'll do. You'll do. The ancient city's usually pretty good about giving good materials. Good tools in order to actually break the skulk. How many words will I use instead of just straight up using the word hoe, as in the tool? This is surrounded by nothing. And it has nothing, of course. I mean, I could hope. I do kind of want to get Swift Sneak while we're down here. There's another chest over there. Also, this is modded. I'm not sure exactly how, but I know it is. My guess is additional structures or something to that extent. Because I've never actually pinpointed which mod it is that changes the ancient city. Oh, yeah. There's another chest right here, okay. This one has Unbreaking. I know there's another one in the spot above me. Mending, Unbreaking, and Efficiency. Yeah, okay. I mean, that is what I need in my life right now. Okay, chests. I was hoping I'd find more player camps around, but that hasn't been a case. Aside from the ones up above. Artifacts... There's a Shrieker right here. And there's another one on the other side of the wall. Wonderful. No, not allowed. Not allowed anymore. Artifacts can spawn in vanilla structures, so the hope is... That's a Swift Sneak 1. You know what? I'll take it. The hope is that I can find artifacts in the ancient city, because this is just a vanilla structure. What? Acrobat. I'm gonna assume that's part of combat roll. Also, we have really good fortune. I'm gonna put the Sneak 1 on my leggings, and then use diamonds to upgrade it. 8 diamonds. That should be enough to upgrade it some. Let's run over here, out of range. Let me take off the pants. Pants! Swift Sneak! And then from here I can throw this into... Oh, hold on, hold on. Let's use my iron first to upgrade. Nope. There we go. That got me 1 level. You suck! That's 3. Swift Sneak 3, so now we have normal Swift Sneak. If I see more diamonds, then we'll upgrade it more. No? There we go. Actually, would the several diamonds I do have be enough to upgrade it again? That is not the right thing. Would the several diamonds I have be enough to upgrade it again? No. Plus the emeralds I have? Yes. And now I have Swift Sneak 4. So that should be pretty fast. Oh yeah, that's way better. Okay, lovely. Let's go. I gotta be careful I don't accidentally run over a Shrieker, though. I did check that chest. What's in here? No Shriekers around, so we're safe. And it has nothing! Fantastic. I'm gonna just be Swifty Boy through all this. This is great. I love this. Oh, I love Swift Sneak 4. It's cursed, but it's great. I adore this. Make this vanilla, please. Please and thank you. I just need things to loot that have chests. You have a Shrieker up there. Is there any more around, though? I'm not seeing it, so I'm gonna trust that there isn't. Yes. Lovely. Is there any on the other side of this? No, there's a sensor. There's a sensor over there, but it's not close enough. Didn't matter anyway. Okay, great. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, carry. There's something over here. Will it also... Oh, you have a thing. You have a chest. Do you have an artifact? Sweeping Edge, Silk Touch, Swift Sneak. Don't care. You have a diamond and other goodies for me to use to upgrade. No, I want the totem. I would appreciate keeping the totem in my hotbar, in case the one in the charm slot doesn't do well. Just in case, you know? Rather be a little extra prepared than die horribly and have to re-get all these levels again. I'm not gonna destroy a Shrieker unless I have to. Is that the only one nearby to that? Let's get up and see if I can spot anything up there. It only looks like there's sensors up there. Yeah, there's only sensors up there. Shriekers are taller than the sensors. So that is the only Shrieker nearby that poses a threat for me getting up there. There's more over here. But there's no Shriekers close by to this. But no, just let me up, let me up. And there's none on this floor, but there is up above this. Oh. Get rid of you, you, and you. Fantastic. And this gives a good... There's not a lot of Shriekers. There's two over there, but it's not nearly close enough to that unless there's another one hiding in there. What you got? Nothing. I think caves. I still think the answer is caves. I really think that. Okay, Shriekers... Just sensors? Just sensors. Double check. Just sensors. Just a little spookies. Nothing. I think if we actually want it... No. I think if we actually want anything, we have to go into the town. I almost feel like the loot is portrayed that way. I don't know why that feels correct, but that does. And there's no Shriekers near... There's a sensor, sensors. 2 Shriekers. How many Shrieks have we let off? 1, 2. Warden advances. Okay. We're fine now. Okay. And now we should be fine. There's another sensor in there, but it's not going to activate anything. What you? That other side, believe it or not, we already have that. So don't need it, actually. Was there another chest in here? No. Where don't I see the other chest, then? Oh, you. You suck. There's another chest right here. Are there any shriekers close by? You. How do I safely get to you? Because it would hear me jumping across, that's the problem. And there's another one up there with that chest. Oh, it didn't hear that though. Great, great, great. Does that mean it wouldn't hear this chest then? There's nothing that's close enough to actually relay that. What do you mean? You suck. Okay, if I destroy those now, it will definitely set something off. Let's just... Okay, we're good. Goodbye. These have not helped at all, actually. So another one here. I've gotten over to the spot now. Okay, this will most definitely spawn a warden if I pull that. There's a lot of chests in the ancient city, but I don't think it's actually giving us anything we want, is the problem. I do not think this is worth it, actually. I'm just gonna sneak around. Ever heard of Mousie's... That's a weird noise. Ever heard of Mousie's mobs? No, actually. I know of Alex's mobs, but that's it. No, let me... You know what? Yeah, I can't even go up. Let me through here. I'm just gonna look around the general vicinity and see if I can spot any players' houses. Or actually, if we can get to a attached cave, that would be the best thing for me right now, because the ancient city ain't really worth anything, unfortunately. There is something that way. So let's go that way. And away from the Shriekers. There's a player house over there. There's a player base. Are there any Shriekers? There's sensors, but no Shriekers. And out of everything here, the chest... Oh, it's not a mimic. Add it to... Oh, that's not a good cross. Add that to the list. Okay. That's another one. Grants immunity to knockback. Would you believe me if I said when you I got called into work? Hi, Pumpkin. That's another one to the list, but we're not wearing them. I don't need them. We have the aqua boots. These are the bootsies I want. I'm gonna take that little camp as a sign to go through. No, you're not allowed. You know what? I'm just gonna punch out people again. You wanna get punched? I can punch you. I can punch you. I can punch everybody. We are the one-punch build. No, get punched. I have 100 health. Get punched. There we go. Lovely. I'm still keeping my... We made again. Oh no, that health does scale. You were 400 last time. You know what? I trust myself. Hold on. Is there any Shriekers down there? No. If there is, we'll deal with it. I bet I can punch this guy out. Whew! 3 health. 3 health, but I punched out the void. It's another ancient city! Why is there- There's a Shrieker over there! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? That's all sorts of bad. Why are there 2 ancient cities here? What the hell? No! Wait, hold on, let's get away from these guys so they don't pick up me eating. What the hell? Oh, shut up. No, no, no. Goodbye. Just eat these away. Lovely. I'm half punching people out, half using the spear, because the spear's so fast. It has a faster recharge than the punch. Why? This is not the ancient... There's an ancient city over there. There's an ancient city right here. What is this? Even when I go directly to an ancient city, I find another one by accident. I can't make this up. How? What do you mean? What do you mean? What even? Went to an ancient city on purpose and found another one by accident. Hacks. Sure. I definitely went to brand new chunks and force loaded the ancient city live on stream without any of you guys noticing. That's absolutely what has happened here. 100%. You called me out. You got me. I want to see if we can get even better Swift Snake. No. No. Would redstone dust help? No. I need 1,500. What do I have that I can throw in? Oh yeah, I got pig step. This was an off-camera thing. The skeletons in the skeleton spawner will occasionally spawn with sophisticated backpacks that can have a random music desk. A lot of the times it's Ward, Far, Melanie, stuff like that. Randomly, I got pig step from it, so that's great. You know what we're gonna do? Actually, hold on. Let's just... I'm just gonna do this until I get enough blocks in order to upgrade us to Swift Sneak 5. Which shouldn't take long, believe it or not. Actually, a stack would have done the trick. Yeah. Swift Sneak 5! Give me. Throw that back up. I want to throw the rest of the blocks in here. There we go. Lovely. Okay, there's a player house up there. Hold on, hold on. Stop everything. I don't care about the ancient city. I need to stop finding them, actually. Please and thank you. I care about these stupid mimics. There we go. Mimic, you better be here. You're not a mimic. You suck. Hi, buddy. How are you? How are you doing? You doing good? I'm just gonna poke you. Thank you. Just a little poke. Can I pretty please stop finding the ancient cities on accident? Thank you. I would love that, actually. Is there? That's another player house. There's still... Okay, there's only a shrieker up there. There's only a shrieker over there. I'm not actually seeing one over here. You better have a mimic. You're not a mimic! Wait, do I have the entity inspect on? Yes. So when I look at an entity, if one will dare spawn, we'll see at the top of the screen, up here, the entity inspect, which should point out if something's a mimic or not. So like this guy, he says spider at the top. And you say dead. And that's just over to this ancient city again. I didn't think I'd have to fall. Nice try. Oh, wait, no? New? Old? Old. Okay. Already been here. I was like, I mined straight to a player camp? What? Nice try with the creeper fuse, by the way. Nice try. I know better. Oh, there's diamonds right there. We just gonna swim it. I got Swift Sneak. I'm a fast little boy. I'm a fast boy. wait, hold on. Me when I come to get you. Me when I come to get you. Me coming to get you. Me when I come to get you. Oh, this is, I love this so much. Oh, trying, no, that's not how I back up. I want to perfectly, there we go. Me when I come to get you. There we go, beautiful. That took a little too long to set up. Lovely. Okay, where go? You go dead, that's where you go. Where go? No, you go, I said you go dead. I go this way. How am I even faster than I was, by the way? Does Swift Sneak generally make you faster? Because I still only have 1.5, or... .15... What would 1.5 be? In percent, in like an actual fraction? Oh, you suck. No, I'm getting out of here. I don't know if that's enough to spawn the Warden. Warden draws close. Okay, one more and the Warden spawns. That's great. I love that. I really don't. I just want to get out of the city, believe it or not. I don't actually want to be here. I keep finding it by accident, but I don't want to be here. I'm just trying to leave, bro. I don't need your cities. I will make a base out of you soon enough, but that's not this series. That's another series, okay? I have plans, but they're not to happen now. They gotta wait a few months, alright? I just want to get out of this stupid cave. Or out of this section of the cave. I want a new cave. I thought there would be more cave over here, but it's literally just the ancient city. It's two ancient cities connected by a tiny cave. How leave? How leave? Which way is a leave? This way would have been a leave, but that... Does that even have anything? I don't know. How could I even get up there? That... Okay, we need to go back to that water. Without triggering the Warden, please and thank you. I think it'd be really funny if I happen to trigger the Warden, but I'm not gonna try and do it on purpose, because that is a really, really dumb idea. Although I am, like, 100% sure that going up the water will trigger the Warden anyway. The water's so gonna trigger the Warden. It's so gonna do it. That's just my luck that I've triggered it 3 times now. And I need to trigger it again in order to leave. Can I just leave, please? You know, I want to fight the Warden. Get out here. Hey, I got a Warden head. Okay, let's go. Alright, cool. I'm happy with life. I'm happy about that. I'm happy with the choices that I have made. My heart did not like that, by the way. Let me mention that real quick. My heart did not like that at all. That's going up with the Among Us head. I have a very interesting collection of heads. Alright. Funny bits aside, funny bits aside. I would like my heart to stop beating again, please. Or... I would like my heart to slow down, that'd be great. There's nothing. Okay, there's something. That's not an artifact. You're also not an artifact. Okay, pointless, lovely. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah. I still need more artifacts. I plan on streaming for a couple hours. It is, however, also a very hot day. I'm gonna refuel on water and liquids. I actually have a drink next to me that I haven't even touched. And I need to check on the cats that are outside and see if they want to come in, which they probably won't. My cat's insane and enjoys being a pancake on the deck. He's just happily grilling out there with the stray cat. This little scruffy cat. I opened the door and I just yelled out, "Hi, Scruffy!" and he just looked up at me and then realized I wasn't coming to get him, so he's like, "Oh, okay," and then lay back down. He's very adorable. I absolutely adore Scruffy. He's great. I've been calling him like the scraggly orange one, is what he's been referred to around the house. But at this point, I've just been calling him Scruffy, or the Scruffy one. Okay, I have no idea if this cave is going to be fruitful at all, but we'll at least try a little bit of it. I do need to do that thing, though. Hold on, let's... Yeah, this is cave. Yeah, that's cave. Huh? Alright, let's take a very quick, tiny break. Because I need to do all those things and check on cats. Boop, boop. Start. We'll be right back. There we go. And alternate music. We are back. Sorry that was a little bit longer. Alright, I've grabbed my best friend. The ice ring. You just stick this in the fridge and then you can pop it around your neck. It's great. I absolutely love this thing. It's supposed to be like 90 day. I'm gonna try and make sure. Taking breaks, getting fluids, checking on cats. Lovely. And then today's drink of the day is just dragon fruit flavored water. Alright, I've been enjoying adding this and a little bit of strawberry syrup to Arizona's sweet tea. Because that is absolutely delectable together. Whoop, whoop. Wonderful. So let's be careful I'm not falling down holes like that. Are there any player? There's a player house over there. You better have a mimic. You better have a mimic. You better be a mimic. You're not a mimic. You are very, very much so normal. And it doesn't have anything anyway. Hello, boys. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Thank you. You know what? I might as well stick this back. I'm not gonna need it. Okay, there's another one over here. Are you a mimic? Do you have a mimic? You're a mimic! Vampiric glove. I haven't gotten that yet. Lovely. Ooh, there we go. Let's also turn that off. Beautiful. Causes the wearer's melee attack to absorb health. You know what? We'll stick that, we'll switch that for the power glove. Lovely. Okay. Cool. It's not one I need, but it's one we have now. Do you have a mimic? Are you mimic? No. You have diamonds, though, I guess. You actually have... Actually, hold on. I can use these to upgrade stuff. Ow. Hold on. We gotta reorganize some things here. No, I just want my crafting table. Beautiful. And then... and then... Oop. And save like so. Wonderful. No. I can put those through a stonecutter? That's definitely a mod. Yeah, no. I would assume then. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't know useful... I'm assuming that's useful stonecutter. I didn't know it did that. That's cool. That's actually super helpful. Oh, there's the creeper. I was like, I see a hitbox. Where is the guy, though? Did I already go to this one? No. But it doesn't have anything. Oh, wait. It has things I want. I still have the goal at the end of this. Where, when I get my bingo done, I'm gonna frame it on my wall. I don't even know how I could accomplish that, but... You know what? We'll put the items that made the bingo on my wall. I can do that much. And I'll make a cute little house at the Skeleton Farm for it. The Skeleton Farm... I think the spawners could be my lights or something. They're little fish tanks. Oh, of course it spawned 2 babies. Any more player houses? What am I? Oh, it's the axolotl. Ah, pretty boy. Henry's a pink boy. You're a blue-pink one. Would you like some help? You look so sad. Yeah, I'll help you. You're mine now. You're my new friend. We're having soft tacos later. We have Henry. That is a niche joke, and I am very, very proud of it. Okay. They're now going in my shulker inventory. I don't want to lose King or Henry. I like that joke a little bit too much, and it's not even a good joke. Just the fact that it's so niche that you have to know at least a little bit of history to get it. I love that fact. That alone. Okay, carrying on. Player houses, player bases. I need mimics. Please. I just need mimics. You know what, now that I didn't get literally anything. Ooh. I didn't get literally anything from the ancient city, so I really don't want to go back to it, but I'm tempted to. Do you have a mimic? No. And you don't have anything good either. And we're back here. We just... Did I even... Or I might have already gone to that one. Hey! Nice try. There's a player base down here. Did I get to you? We have a bingo! That's a bingo! Hold on. That's a bingo! Bingo! Woo! We did it! Nope. There. No, I just wanna highlight. Oh, that's lovely. I gotta save that. Okay, the rest of the stream is now dedicated to making my house. We're gonna go back. Go back to the skeleton farm. I don't need it anymore. So let's quickly disable this place. Hold on, let me get downstairs. I need to grab some of the torches from down here. We have an extra torch here and an extra one here. Let me go upstairs to disable it. Woo! Okay, lovely. I barely noticed that one too. That's great. Let me make sure my spawn point's set. Lovely. House time. Our house. In the middle of our street. Our house. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this downstairs area though. Oh, trying to grab my leg, but it ain't working. Alright. Lovely. Okay, Framk. And Patricia. Move over here. I have 2 new best friends for you. I gotta make them a home first, though. I also got... I need to turn this into a home for you, too, so hold on. Okay. I don't know what I want to make this a feature of the house. I'm thinking a big window here with some tinted glass. We've seen plenty of amethysts along this journey, so I can always go back to one of those and get some. So I'm pretty sure I just used up the amethyst I had. Because if I look, yeah, I only have 1 now. That's fine. But I do want to make this a serious feature. And we also have chip stuff. So I want to use some of this at least a little bit. And there we go. At least 2 down. Thank you, Kofi. Also, I should actually put the hat away. There we go. And I'm wearing some of the stuff that will be put on the wall, so we will move that accordingly. Temporary put... We're gonna name that home now. It's home. Apparently sleep through the night. Alright, cool. I thought this would be a lot longer stream. I expected to be going for the next, like, 3 hours. We might still go for the next 3 hours, simply because of me building a house, but... It's not expected to happen. Bloop. I am really excited for what we're gonna do next with this mod pack. I still have to go through after this. Today I'm gonna be editing, and I will do voiceover once we wrap up the home. Off camera. This is not gonna be on stream. Once we wrap up the home, I'll do the last bits of editing, and then do my voiceover, which I have in large part prepared. Thank you, Nightbot. So that shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Yeah, I wanna... Do I want this floor to ceiling or one more? Let's be fancy. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye, Billy Bob. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Home. And we've gone... Lovely. We've gone quite a few places. So I can actually steal some nice materials for this as well. I want to make this like a pretty... Ooh. The sound effects for it. That's cool. I really like those. I kind of want to make this like an Art Deco, very fancy place. Do we have we have frogs. We have mangrove, I think. I'm not entirely sure if we have mangrove or not. Mangrove? I always say mangrove, but then sometimes I get a weird look, so it might be mangrove? Man. Something. That's one of those. Oh, that's the hole I came... That's the way I dug up. Hi, how are you? We'll cover that. We'll do a patch job on that. Let's grab this. I need a place to put the... To, like, enshrine the Skulk Catalyst, too. I need to make, like, a couple of little shrines to this. I've gone 5 blocks over on that side. Yeah, 5 on this side. Let's do 1, 2, 3 more on this side. 2, 3, 1. There we go. Lovely. I want it to feel wealthy, but not, like... Not like old wealth, but just like something classy. Something that has definitely been built up kind of wealth, you know? It's not flaunty, there we go. I think that's a good word for it. Boop. There we go. And then right there. I'm just making a I think this is now a 15 by 12 area to get started with. But no, there we go. And I don't need that boy. Because I want to make spaces for... I want to make spaces for the axolotls. I want to make space for Henry and King. And I also... Let's do this so I can get rid of some of these materials. I want to make space for Henry and King. I want to make space for Patricia and Framp. And I'm also going to need to dig one more down. I'm going to avoid the doggies, though. I will do that bit of floor last. This spot. I'm thinking mostly like a studio apartment kind of design. I don't really need to actually do that. Mostly studio apartment, but with like little side rooms attached. Not like full-on bedrooms, but more like arched closets. Let's just say major walk-in closets, kind of, attached to the space. I just want to create a cute little space, cute little room. I want more spruce wood then. 100%. Also, did I empty this at some point? I almost did. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Hold on. I have a little pit that I've been throwing everything in, so let's do that. I didn't even use my bow. Getting all these arrows was pointless. I did not use it at all. So now everything for the house I'm gonna throw in this backpack. I got deep slate that I wanna throw in here. Collect a little bit more. Keep that stack on me as well. And there's not really anything else from this backpack that I want to use in the house. I threw redstone dust up there for some reason. Okay. And I need to get rid of those blocks as well. Boop, boop. And I'm gonna go to spawn. I want spruce wood. I want lots and... Oh wait, Tuva would be better for this. Tuva surrounded by spruce wood. Lovely. I'm gonna like montage this, aren't I? Probably that's what's gonna happen. I know there's some things you can make with wool, so I will actually quickly shear the sheep. And steal some wool. And also get some flowers while I'm at it. There we go. And... Ancient City was near some amethyst. No? There was I love breaking my legs. There is some amethyst over here. Wasn't there? Yeah. Lovely. So get just... Actually, the pickaxe, breaking one of them should do more than enough. Breaking one should be just perfect. Break one, 4... Okay, never mind. 44! Can I get one more? 52. Okay, that's great. We love that. And go back home. Which, there was one... I know Zor is the closest to it. There's a forest out here that has oak trees. I want oak. I don't remember the name of the waystone that's out here, though. What was out here? Care! I thought it was one of the Mumamars. But no, it's Care. Let's steal a couple of the big oak trees. I know I want to use them for something. I'm not sure quite how yet. Maybe the stripped oak logs. That sounds cool. Yeah, get some oranges while I'm at it. Why not? I don't really need... Nah, I don't need that, actually. Nah, I won't keep the oak saplings. I was thinking, like, maybe decoration, but I don't want to deal with gathering pots. Well, ooh. You know what? I do like the idea of having some oak leaves. So let's collect up some of those. I like the idea of oak leaves just a little bit more than I like azalea. Because I've been using a lot of azalea on Passion SMP. And then break the tree. There we go, a little bit more than I need. Perfect. It'll be just perfect. And there's the tower somewhere over here. You know what, let's gather some birch too. Why not? I see no reason why not. Just a little shopping. Have a little bit of fun. We got bingo. Now rebuild house. There we go. Just rename it real quick. Why not? And then some birch. 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 Just about a stack of wood. I got more birch and oak wood than I did spruce. Well, at least spruce is a little easier for me to get. And there's some over here that I could steal, actually. Hold on, we're gonna... Oh, there's a big boy. There's a couple of trees right there. Let me... Actually, if I knock down this one, it should knock down both. Yeah! Look at all that! Ah, now I got a beautiful amount of spruce. The lovely, lovely spruce. Is there any other... Oh, there's another good tree I can steal. Ooh, not the cave. I don't care about caves no more. I got what I needed. I got my bingo. I'm happy with life. I got my bingo. And I don't need no saplings. As my warp stone is not really cooldown. I use those interchangeably. When I really shouldn't. There is a definitive difference. The warp stone makes a waystone. A waystone cannot make a warp stone. There's only one way that goes, unfortunately. I can. There we go. I wanted to see if I could actually uncap this with one hand. Boop. Ow. Back. Yep. I should have recognized that would be a problem. Okay, there's also... So the only thing I really need to make in order to make the chip stuff, or the handcrafted stuff, I just need to have a stonecutter down. Which I know I have one thrown in here. So let's pop that down. I don't think... I can't do chip stuff via a stonecutter. I have to make the actual... stations. So I want... Ooh, if I get a botanist workbench. If I get a botanist workbench, I can make the oak leaves really pretty. Yeah, okay, hold on. Go to spawn, we're gonna find some clay. I do actually want that. I thought I wasn't gonna deal with bots, but then... Botanist workbench. It's too good to pass up. Give me the clay. I've dropped so much clay throughout this entire adventure, by the way. Now that I'm... Or no, I'm thinking... Am I... No, I have dropped a lot of clay, because we've gone through a lot of, lush caves. Oh, actually, while we're out, is there anything else I need? I could probably put tinted glass through this. Did I get a blast? No, I have not collected a second blast furnace. But I know where we can get a blast furnace for free, so I can make a glass blower. I need sand anyway. Hold on, there's... I know there's a shore we've been to that just has sand. Not like a desert. It's all the way up there. Okay, we gotta go to Jag. We gotta go to Jag, not Jar. We're at Jar, we gotta go to Jag. I couldn't remember that earlier, but now that I have Jag renamed to Spawn, I certainly can. Jag. Oh, what? Okay, Spawn is Jar. Jar is out here. Okay, it was Jag that was Spawn. I thought I had them right. No, I mixed them up again. Despite renaming Jag to Spawn. Damn. And this isn't the village that I think we can steal a stone, or not stone cutter, a blast furnace from. That's in the other direction, unfortunately. I love running across water. This is genuinely great. I adore it. I really do. Let's get, like... I'm collecting a lot of stuff, and I'm not putting any of it in this backpack. And then up there, and then doot. I do not need those. Okay. And then more sticks up there. And you can also go up there, and now I want a stack of this. And it's midnight, but I don't care. Midnight in-game, not real life. Hey, the zombie bar's finally gone. Took it long enough. I don't know why I had that for so long. I don't know why that is an issue, but it is. I really need to fix that. Oop. A little bit too much. Nope. Boop, boop. And then we need to go out. I don't remember what it's called. We need to go all the way out to Crom. Crom. Rio Crom. And then we can use the waystone here to get back. But I need to steal a smelter from you guys, a blast furnace. There's your blast furnace. Thank you. Have a good one. Is there anything else I need? I don't want a loom table. I don't care about that. I do care about a mason table. We already got the brick and clay for that, though. Tinkering table. I kind of want to get that. I can make everything but the TNT, but that's easy enough to go get. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've removed TNT in the past and just didn't pick it up. Sure, that's a thing. But all we have to do... Oh, that's squash. All we have to do is really run around in any given spot, and we'll eventually find a creeper or two. Oh, boop. It says there's a zombie right here. But I need a creeper. Do you have any idea how much gunpowder I've thrown away this entire time? Getting 5 gunpowder should not be difficult. It really should not. Siberian taiga. That's cool. You're not a creeper. You aren't either. Oh, the tough. I was very confused at the sounds I was hearing. Come on, I just wish for a creeper. You're not a creeper. You are stealing from my creeper spawns. No creeper? I don't know why there's a bunch of sticks and saplings. You two fighting each other? No. I wish. Oh. If I went out to Ray, I could probably get a creeper. Maybe. Or, I'm thinking Ray because of the cave, but the cave isn't really too good out there. So my better bet would actually be go to the ancient city, and by the time I'm done getting creepers out there, I could actually have my warpstone recharged. Because the deep dark doesn't allow mobs to spawn, otherwise the warden would be triggered all the time. Only bats spawn. And they're not loud enough to actually trigger the warden. So, once you get out of the deep dark and into new area, it starts spawning everything on you. Now, if only it'd actually do that. There we go, that's a skelly. Come on. I don't need skellies, I need creepers. I need creepers. You're still skellies. Zombie. Spider. Can I get a creeper, please? I would like 3 creepers to go. Thank you. I'll pay up front. Come on. I just wish for the thing. Oh, there's one. Did I even get to this one? I don't think so. Well, how about that? Please? There's a zombie. Not a creeper. Come on. There's a spider, and there's skellies. Hey, big one. Come on, you suck. I just need gunpowder. Or like a piece of TNT. Would I know any... I might know somewhere that has TNT. You still have a cooldown though. There's an Ender Boy. Hi, Ender Boy. I am way too overpowered. This is great. I love this. I can't wait for next week, or Sunday that is, to just make the most overpowered one-punch build. I am very serious about this. I genuinely want to do that. Uh-huh. Is this done? Yes. What's that? That's a... Oh, I've already done this one. Yeah. Okay, yes. Because what I'm thinking... Let me move this accordingly. What I'm thinking is... If I fall down right here, break my legs casually. Eat a little. Ah, it's great running back through here. Underwater, those temples do have trapped chests. And while I've disabled them, I did not remove the TNT. I simply removed the blocks that would have triggered the reaction. So, theoretically, there's still TNT in those. And there's one right over here by spawn. I just have to find the guy. Oh, there's amethyst right there. Wonderful. I'm pretty sure up over here it was. No. Where's the ocean temple? I know there was one. I pilfered it when I left. Oh, I could have gone down there. Okay. I feel like it was immediately in this area. No, there's another portal there. I could always go in the other direction, and I know for sure there would be one out there. Because there is one I didn't go through that was up north. But I swore there was like a temple right... Yeah, you... Hi, buddy. Yeah, I don't actually care about you. I want to go down here. Because I disarmed it, but I didn't steal the TNT. Oh, only released potions. Oh. Well, why don't then you suck. I'm stealing your stuff though. Perhaps just in case. Okay, never mind. Did any... You know what? You actually have cool banners. I'm gonna decorate my house with these. Came back for them anyway. Anybody want Microsoft on their wall? I want Microsoft. Oh, sea lanterns. Ooh, pretty decor. Would I want to do something with dark prismarine? You know what? Let's grab it. Why not? Ooh, I can make a tile out of that. For my kitchen. Okay, I'm back out. Fruitless endeavor. There was a buried treasure by Jar that I didn't... I'm pretty sure there was TNT that I didn't take that was in it. That I left behind. I didn't steal anything directly from that buried treasure. So if we run over there, there may be something. You know what? Oh wait, Warpstone has not cooled down. You suck. I just want to make a pretty house. I'm not even sure what I'm exactly thinking. I'm still thinking studio. I want to just make a pretty studio apartment. That's it. But, you know, Minecraft. Oh, and you guys are still stuck in the water. Yeah. Let's just run around. I don't feel like running over the terrain. I'd much rather just run on water. If that's all the same to you guys. There we go, okay. I literally cannot let go of shift right now. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I don't care. No, I don't care about you. I hit him with my pickaxe. I just want the sheep. Sheep. Sheep, sheep. Sheep. No, sheep, sheep, sheep. Sheep, sheep. I can make poofs. I can make wonderful, wonderful poofs to make a couch out of. And I can also make an actual couch, but poofs. Poofs are adorable. Okay, it was over here on the shoreline. So I remember being really annoyed by the gravel. Hi, dude. You want me to put you out of misery? Bonk. Ooh. I'll take that. Gravel beach. There's the random hole I left behind. Almost looks like a TNT explosion. TNT! There we go. Yeah. Might actually, then. Nah. I need you. And then into this backpack goes you, these, and these. And then Warpstone has recovered. Let's go home. This goes back up. And then I need to craft things. I need to smelt how many? If I want botanist workbench, I need 3 bricks, so we need 9 bricks. Plus 4 to make the actual brick block. 13 bricks. I do need carpenters, but I don't need any bricks for that. 14 bricks. And 1 piece of clay. And yeah, okay, 14 bricks. Oh, that just so happens to be half. Perfect. Boop, boop. And then let's make the carpenter's bench while I'm waiting on that. We need the wooden axe. And then I need a crafting table, logs, and iron ingot. Logs, crafting table, iron ingot, and a plank. Makes a carpenter's table. I'm gonna need more crafting tables for this. Let's make 3. I think I'm making 1 more than that, but I need 2 slabs. I think it makes 3, but yeah. Oop. And do I have... I do not have enough for that yet. Tinkering table needs a redstone torch. Oh, that also needs slabs. Hold on. Make some more slabs. Tinkering table. Redstone, piston, TNT, and logs. So let's make redstone torch. I need a piston. Let's see if I remember the crafting recipe correctly this time. Oh no, it just flat out doesn't let you do that. Okay. I was hoping it'd let you do deep sleep, but it does not. I need to go back to spawn again. I do not have the cobblestone for that. 4. Yeah, it has to be. Okay. I'm still upset I didn't get a whoopee cushion. I am slightly miffed about that. Okay, if I remember right, piston, redstone torch, that. I've already forgotten. This doesn't actually have a crafting table. Okay. Logs, slabs, and then we have the tinkering table. I also want. I don't need the alchemy bench actually. I need a brick. Clay ball, logs, and ingots. I do need a crafting table for that one. And then there's all those bricks. I need a clay ball for you. Iron. And logs. Makes the mason table. And then I'm not using any of those other tables. I need the botanist workbench, which means I need... Let's make the brick block, and then use the rest of these. Make the flower pots. Flower pot! Slabs. This. Crafting table makes the botanist workbench. Glass. I need one piece of glass. The blast furnace, iron, logs, crafting table, and the brick block. So let's smelt one singular piece of glass. Or actually, I need to smelt all this. I'm pretty sure... I'm not completely sure if this will work, because some of my mods work with the... Yes, okay. Some mods do work... Some of my blasting mods do work with the sophisticated backpacks, some of them don't. So I can't blast raw blocks of ores, but I can do glass. So let's do glass. Blast furnace. This thing. I need others. Iron ingot. Brick. And logs. And I think that's all the ones I wanted to craft. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot. that is a lot. And I'll probably use the slabs for something or other. Okay, Oh yeah, these take up a lot of space, so I might make this even bigger, just so I can also have a section for all these crafting benches. Yeah. What floor do we want first? I definitely want to do... Let's do this, so I'm actually using my wood appropriately. You carpenters, yes. Which, I really love the brick bond. It's what I usually go for. I kinda like frame, though. I want to do something slightly fancy. Stacked, maybe? If I'm doing alternating stacked. Because I think there's another stacked. Does stacked... I need 2 of these. Does this depend on the way you face? No. That's what I don't want. Also, by the way, these recycle. You can recycle these as much as you want, which is a thing I adore. I don't want to do the diagonal one. I want something that genuinely looks for a floor. I'm kind of tempted to do a crisscross pattern. Because I do one that's fine, and one that's fine vertical, then I could have a hash pattern. So if I do half, -1, as the fine vertical, and then the other half, -1, as the other fine, wherever it is, I lost it. This was fine vertical, so let's do fine. So it's slightly fancy, but not superiorly so. It's not something that really draws your attention, it just adds more texture to the room. And I'm redoing this so it's a little easier for me to build this underneath these tables. Oh, nope. I've already messed it up. This is great music for this, by the way. There we go. Yeah, it's just a little hash pattern. It's cute. This, yes. And then do these across the rest of the floor, if I can. I'm gonna run out. I'm already out. There we go, yeah. Let's just move this one over to this corner. There we go. Yeah! It's simple, but it's light, and it's adorable. I love it. So let's move... I need to move you into here, actually. And then Frank, you You could sit right there. Patricia, you could sit right there. Lovely. You two are very adorable. Let's move this as well. I'm gonna move you next to it. I'm gonna name this Honk. Welcome to Honk. We got a lot more glass. I need... That's 9 plus 12. 21. Right? Now let's see if I remember the recipe for this. Yes. I'm pretty sure it's 21. I'm gonna start with the 20. Can I put this through? No. Okay. That's the entire reason I got the glass blower, but no. Not possible. Yeah. That's what I thought. And then that used up most of my glass, but that's fine. I'm planning on trying to use glass for some other things as well. And then let's do another half and half again. Half of it goes into fine, half of it goes into fine vertical. Verticals. No. No, 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 no. That's wrong. Fine. Which one is this one? Oh, that's why. This one is fine vertical. There we go. Up to... I will do the walls in a second. Just handling the floor and floor plan first. And then we'll switch out walls. Well, I mean, I guess I can do that then. No! And back up. Then there. I can't place one there quite yet. There we go. There we go. And that leaves one of each. Oh, hold on. That's because I missed this area. Spot area, whichever. I missed this. Vertical. There we go. And that means I need 3 of each. 3 fine, 3 fine vertical. Vertical, 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 fine, fine, fine. Nice. Oh wait, I can break this? I pick it up with my hand? Is that a modded thing? Or... I have doubts that's vanilla. I have extreme doubts that's vanilla. I want to move this. I want to make this a staircase instead. And then let's change this. How change, though? I want to make this a slab, so I can still have the water here. I have an idea. At the very least that. And this. But from there... Let's do this, then. And do this so I can put more... Oh, no, no, no. I can put more focus into this spot. And then change that out. We're gonna move the bell pepper. Right there. There we go. And then also do the same with the tomato. And then just, yeah, don't care. And then just to get rid of the slab. Did I? Yes, I did that on this side. Okay. There we go. And then to build up this space just a little bit more, do that. That means I need another row of trapdoors. There we go. And then slowly build this up. And this is probably well past my limit. Oh no, not quite. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Because this is the end of the wall. Nope, that's not the right tool. How would I like to do this thing? Although the staircase does perfectly, and I mean perfectly, work out. Because I don't have to actually get rid of those at all. Get rid of that block. Nope. I need one there. In order to do that. Where go from here? Because it's gonna be it's gonna be another few blocks before I actually get in line with everything. I kind of want to put stairs right here or right here. I'm leaning towards this spot. And there should be a perfect area where these start to line up. And I can actually have... I need to put stairs there, and I need to put stairs here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. I don't need a lot of these blocks. Any other blocks I need to grab? No. And then I need to prepare the same on the other side and get rid of this in general. Remove, remove. Remove it all. Goodbye. Where's the middle? There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. No, thank you. I just want a pretty base. That's all I want. I just want a pretty base. Get rid of all those. And throw them in a little pile. There we go. Lovely. And I'm going to fill in some of this area so it's a little easier to read what I'm trying to do. Something like that. I'm also going to copy it on the other side. And I need to remove all of that. And then that. Build from there. Build from there. Fill in this space. And I'm going to be building on top of the deep slate instead of changing out the deep slate. Where this is the center block. Get rid of that. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Wait. No, I need to go over 2 blocks, not 1. Boop, boop. Actually, let's build these up 3. So I just want to hammer up to the ceiling. And just make this align up with everything else. There we go. I knew I could reach that. And then do the same over here. There we go. And maybe I can make a little balcony overlooking this. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I don't need crackstone brick. Boop, 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 boop. No, thank you. I do want the deep slate, though. And then now I can replace this one. I did fill in the spot. Okay. Like so. And I need... I think that's a fine, not a vertical. Fine. Oop. Yeah. And then just some basic stairs. Let's start with 18, 20. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. I've already underestimated the amount I need. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 19. No. And plus another 5. And I should have one left over if I've done my math correct. Boop, 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 boop. And yeah, 1. And I want to switch these out for wood, and now I can solve that singular stair problem. Let's move this underneath here, because that should still reach everything. There should be no problem about that. And then I can change all of those for fine blocks. Let's just get 16 of each. Or 8. No, 16 of each. 16 of each. I need fine and the other fine vertical. So following pattern. No, that's already breaking pattern. Would be like so. And then build from there. And I'm already almost out, so I'm gonna have to make more. Because I need some odd amount. I'm not sure how many. Let's do another of the regular fine, and then 9 more of the vertical fine. So this is the one I've been placing, so let's go every other until we're down at the bottom. Boop. Boop. So I will place this like so. Lovely. And then I can turn all these back to spruce planks. And I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm not even gonna use it, so this is fine. We're never using this world again, but I do want to at least have something pretty for my B-roll. So this would have happened off camera regardless, so I might as well stream it. I might as well. I really don't need this weapon. I really don't need this tool. It's not a weapon. It's definitely not a weapon. From here, what do? I kind of want to use some stairs here. Yeah. We'll do this. Like so. And I need... That's a fine normal, I think. Yeah. Okay. So it's a little overlook. Oh, you can't. Okay, hold on. I have a solution. We're gonna slightly change this, because I really like how that looks. Which means I do need 2 more stairs, and it also fixes my stair problem again. And then just remove all those. And then from this one, is that the same kind? No. I need this. This is the same kind as that, so it should be right there. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Lovely. There we go. Something just a wee bit fancy. Just a wee bit. Yet again, not sure where to go from here. When did I get, how? More clay ball? What? Okay. Oh, from destroying up here, yeah. Switch back to my water. I know I want a little space. I need to figure out what I'm doing with that wall. And how I'm handling that wall. I know I can make versions of this. Wait, hold on. I want to see, can I do that log like that? Yes, I can. I would love that as a bottom trim. I don't have any more spruce logs, though. Uva. I require more of your trees. Actually, this would probably be better to do by Core, whatever it was. That one village that I stole the blast furnace from, but whatever. How much? That's a stack and a half. Stack and 11, not half. Arrow trying to hit me, but I don't care. I want wood for my house. You ain't stopping me. Get bonked. This is what you get. Oh, thank you for the iron ingot. Bonk. Get punched. Okay. Bonk. And then we're gonna make all that into this one. And I need to throw away useless stuff. You, I guess. Boop, boop. Let's do this part. Oop, no, no, no. There we go. I need to do all this. I don't care about the gold. I just want to quickly do the little border. That's all I want to do. It's screw me, I don't actually have to do this for this part. This part's easier for me to access. And then temp block. I'm not sure quite how I'm gonna handle this. You know what? I'm fine with it like that, actually. And then switch these out as well. Wonderful. Or maybe instead... Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Still don't know what I'm doing with you. Really don't. What blocks? What are you? Your glowstone. I need the alchemy table for that. What block? What blocks? I don't want to use wool. I don't want to make another table. I want something... You know what? I know what I want to do for the walls, because I've done this one in the past, and I really adore it. There is a massive... It's literally called massive... deep slate brick. Yeah, it needs to be normal deep slate. I hate everything. It won't even let me... I need to put... I don't have a blast furnace I need to put down... I know I have a mod that lets me blast deep slate, but I need to make a blast furnace in order... I still don't have stone! I have deep slate, I don't have cobblestone. Every time I've gotten cobblestone, I got rid of it. Thank you for following. Hello, welcome. I got bingo, and I want to build a house, so we're building a house now. I got my bingo, we got it, we're good. Oh, did I even removed the bingo board. We got a bunch of artifacts. And then I have even more. I need a blast furnace. I just need a little blast furnace. And then we can blast the deep slate, and I can actually use it in the stupid mason table. Because it won't let me use the cobbled deep slate in the stupid mason table. It won't let me do it. I hate it. Cobblestone into furnace. The normal furnace. That is 2... That's barely not enough. I should have done literally 2 more. Because then I could make 3 blast furnaces and make this a lot easier. There we go. Lovely. I really should have picked my home in a better spot. I really could have made it above ground, but no. Let's make it in the skeleton farm. That makes sense. And then I need to smelt that again for the blast furnace. And then iron over it. I do not have enough iron to do that. You know what, Stronghold? I'm overpowered here. Why not? I'm pretty sure there's a blast furnace right here. Oh, there's all my graves. Wonderful. Okay. I know I've left a lot of iron down here, especially in the lower area. I'm pretty sure there's literally several rooms I left filled with iron blocks. Raw iron blocks. I know I did that. I just have to get down to it. Which, to be fair, isn't that difficult. I'm way too overpowered for this. I just want to make my background pretty for when I do voiceover. So I can get this uploaded. It'll be up on YouTube Sunday. And I can get... I'm out of sprint. And I can get to the next project. This sign? You have the gold blocks. You have the iron. There we go. You actually became useful. I thought I wasn't ever going to use this room. You just give me all these. I mean, I want lanterns. Why not? How many do I have? 8. Yeah, that'll do. That's over a stack of iron. I need shulker inventory. Whipstone. Honk. Brain doesn't want to work with me sometimes. What do you mean I didn't add that mod? I have that mod. What do you mean I don't have that mod? I know I do. Thank you, Kofi. Let's stick around for one more second so I can switch that back in to... What do you mean I don't have that mod? Modrinth, what do you mean? Did I miss that mod when I put together the mod pack? Better blasting, bigger stacks. Where is this mod? Better illagers, better crafting. Yeah, better crafting should have it. Thank you, Nightbot. Do I not have cooked carrots in the game? I have the cooked carrots. In better crafting, it lets you smelt raw iron blocks. And raw blocks in general. You suck. If I have the cooked carrot, I should be able to blast iron blocks. You suck. Objectively. Oh, at least I can use some of the blast furnaces I've made. Does that mean... Hold on. Yeah, okay. I need normal furnaces. I can't... Making these blast furnaces is useless. I need to do it normal furnaces. Ah, you suck. Game, you suck. I'm fixing that. That's another patch I have to add. I am fixing that. That should not occur. Okay, let's do 8. 8. 8. 8 to 8. Stack in each of those. And then that's finishing up. I can have... Do I want to mix that with the... Where was... What the dark prismarine? Do I want to mix that with the dark prismarine for a floor? Oh, this one's out. Okay, yeah. And I'm almost out of coal myself. There we go. Lovely. And then we'll slowly collect the deep slate. I'll slowly collect iron that I don't really need much of anymore, unfortunately. As much, that is. Because I really did overcollect that. I want to use the iron to make a bunch of pretty lanterns. That's the only reason I have the tinkering table. I have that glass up here that needs to be thrown in this backpack. Let's start hammering out the walls. Oh, I need to turn the rest of those back into regular spruce logs. Still barely not reaching. I still wanna outline this somehow. What blocks can I do? I could do these like tiles, scales, checkered. I could do curly deep slate and do pillars around it. Do these stack, or is it just the ends? Okay, those stack. Do they stack vertically? Yes, they do. Okay. So we'll do these around it. That means I need 3, 3, 3, 9, 4, 14, 13. Curly. Ooh, wait. Engraved. You don't have a connecting texture, but I really like that. That's pretty. Okay, we're using that instead. And that gives us a pretty penny to work with now. I just need 4 more of the engraved. And then the rest of these are going to become the massive deep slate bricks, wherever that is. That's polished. Massive deep slate bricks. Which look like that. And I love them. They're fantastic. And because of how big I've made these walls, that's going to be gorgeous. Oh, I'm already loving this. And then switch between both of these. Do I want to have it as a connected texture, though? Or do I want to just leave this? That's not the right one. Because I could also round this out, but I kind of don't want to. I don't think that'd look too good. So we'll just do... We'll see how this looks at the end of it, too. And see if I actually want to keep that. But yeah, that's why. That's exactly why I wanted it. I made the farm. I should know that it's safe. But I did not think about that. All I thought was, oh, character falling. Well, to be fair, I didn't even think character was falling. I thought, oh, shit, I'm falling. Do I don't have more regular. Oh, I'm gonna need so much of this. I'm already out of the massive deep slate brick. You. Oh, there we go. That's why I want it. Yeah, okay, lovely. Adore this. A lot. Beautiful. Oh, that perfectly worked out. And there's a block glitching up there. Lovely. I really never upgraded my tools. I upgraded everything but them. Redstone up there. I don't need tough. Put that in the other backpack. I'm not sure if I want... Can I do anything with smooth stone? I can. Cobbled smooth stone and cobbled dark prismarine might be really good. I could do more of the... Ooh, etched. Or the laid. Oh, the laid smooth stone tiles look so cool, though. I literally just want a kitchen with this. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, we're doing this. Forget the dark prismarine. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I want this. Okay. And then we take these, we make more of the beautiful massive deep slate bricks. And we continue filling out this place. I still am not quite sure of what I want for an interior. I have not been able to figure that out this entire time. Not a clue, not a thought in this head. I love that wall. It could definitely use more definition, but I do love the texture that's going on right here, right now. I want to do a crowning mold at the top, so I'm going to heighten the ceiling one more. And then surround it with... Let's mix... cobbled deep slate blocks and cobbled deep slate stairs. And then maybe I'll do another... like, some sort of chiseled, textured ceiling to go with it. Because I don't want to leave the ceiling bare. And then give me more of the massive deep slate brick. There we go. Boop. And I have no idea where I'm placing kitchen. I just know I want a kitchen. Get rid of that. No. No, no, no. Give me that. Get rid of all of that. No, 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 no. I'm still not sure how I'm handling this section either. Oh, I was supposed to use more of that. Oh dear. I need to get rid of that. Because I've been saying studio apartment, but I'm not sure how to make a kitchen really fit in with that. My thought is like maybe just take up a corner somewhere, but... If I take up this side wall and then have the same on this side, but for my workbenches... What if I hide my workbenches with trapdoors and make that a kitchen? No, the texture on top would... Okay, the texture on top would expose that. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Let's just turn all of these into this one. And then pull off the same over here. And change these back to regular log. Remove the excess that we do not want. And fill out this. No, there we go. And yeah, that's everything. Okay, beautiful. That should be almost all the walls except for that back portion. Because I adore the symmetry. I'm not sure how to make this very square, or not square, this very rectangular space into a fitting floor plan. That's a little more difficult for my mind to figure out. It's a wonderful puzzle. I'm still wrapping my head around what we should do about it, though. Because I could make little alcoves. I'm not sure how to... I could always appropriately section areas out with actual furniture itself, though. So I know I want this central space to have some couches. I know that much. Everything else I am currently unsure about. And I think I'm literally just going to make the entirety of this, and not even have, like, a bottom portion. Baseboard? There we go. It took me way too long to get that word. I don't know. I'm not even going to have this area have a baseboard. It's just going to be the brick. There we go. And no, I still have more to get rid of. Okay. And then get rid of that. Oh, nope. Get out of here. I need a temp block there. Okay, and then above this needs those blocks. And then do the same here to the same level. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Get rid of that and that block. Get rid of that and that block. And then get rid of that tower a little easier with a hammer. And I want to make something textured right here. Hold on. I see a golden opportunity here, because this wall would feel really flat if I didn't do anything with it. We're going to add 3 more spruce there. I need to get rid of all the extra blocks that I don't want. And these are all done, and I still need more. So we'll do 4 boop, boop, 4 boop, 4 boop. And then the rest of these get turned into massive deep slate bricks. I need... I think that's a fine one. Which one is this? This is fine, so I need 2 fine and 1 vertical. 2 fine and 1 vertical fine. There we go, beautiful. And we're gonna use the dark prismarine right there. Do I have enough to do what I want? Maybe, but perhaps not. We'll figure it out. I do know I want 2 deep slate stairs for this. And then I'm assuming yes. Okay, what texture do I want to... I'm tempted to keep it just like this. I really like the idea of this brick bordered. I've no idea if that is a connecting pattern, though. The engraved one we've used before, so it'd mesh well, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Thank you, stream loots. Pillar dark. I don't know how it would look if I did multiple pillars next to each other, though. I want this to be able to work in a 3x5 area. I'm leaning towards the spiral one. How would it look if I placed multiple of these? Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. I just want a little texture on this wall. And I feel like doing this would be really good for it. And I will have one left over from this. You know what? Let's do this. Let me just place. No! I just want to place that there. Excuse me. No. Okay. And then do massive deep slate brick over it. So by the end, excuse me, I just want to, let me do this. Let me do this. Let's build off one so I can effectively show this. No. Effectively show this and try and get as much of this area as I can, because this sucks. This is what I wanted. That feels cool. I wish I had more dark prismarine. This would look even better if I could make it larger and taller. I'm gonna go out from dark prismarine. I have the blocks to do so, so let's also grab this to fill in the walls real quick. Just do this real quick and then head out for that. Because I could probably steal some dark prismarine from somewhere or another. I know there's more of those temple things that I went through that I got the dark prismarine from. So if we go up to Jar, I might be able to get something from that area. Because I know there's one I didn't go through up there that should be unlooted. And that entire stack was still not enough to finish the stupid wall. Lovely. Adore that. I really don't, by the way. I don't know if it will, but I assume the hammer would drop these. Yeah. Sometimes the hammer's weird about what blocks it will and won't pick up. So it's always a question of, do I want to waste these blocks, or do I actually want them? I want to fill all the way up to this top point. I kind of also want to do tiny ones off to the side. Just a block lower. Well, we'll make it seem like a block lower, even though it isn't. Which will also go all the way down into the floor. So I need that. Which one is that? Which one is this? And then I'll do the opposite. Fine vertical. So I need one fine. And assuming it's the same on the other side, yeah. I need 2 normal fines. Fine. Yeah. And then, yeah. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The spot? Yeah, there we go. And then build this all the way up. And I need one more. I might not need more massive deep slate brick then. I'm still gonna smelt the rest of it in case I want to do something with more deep slate. Which I actually already know I do want to, so that's not even a question. Because I'm not sure how we're handling the ceiling. But I know I want to. And that's the rest of this, which will definitely not be enough to cover the ceiling. So we'll smelt some more. Let's do another 2 stacks. And there we go. Oh, you were still going. Okay, hold on. Get to you in a moment. Throw, you. Nope, you. Beautiful. And then 2 more in there to get this last piece. Last pieces? Pieces. So I do need to make a block. Hold on. Block. And then grab those pieces. No. And then we gotta go up to jars. And then up this way, there was another one of those ocean temples. And I do not have my spear down. That's not a good choice. That is... I don't even need the bow. I don't know why I have it down. Because I never use it. It never gets used. Yeah, let's do this. I intended to use it. I really did. I even picked the archer class for this run with the Origins archer class. Never used it. It wasn't nearly as I need to make the archer and bows better, because the damage stat does not affect bow damage at all. There it is, right. Sprint. I just want to run across the water. That's all I want to do. I just want to run across the water. I'm pretty sure we didn't go through this. If we did, I'd be really surprised, because I didn't go through a lot of these. No, there's still guys here. Yeah, there's still stuff here. Excuse me, I want to get through. Oh, I mined the block, but I didn't mine the magma at the bottom. Could I use magma for anything? I'm gonna pick it up just in case. More banners. Thorn pendant. We weren't searching for artifacts anymore. Okay, I'm taking that anyway. Let's add that. Hold on. I haven't been using the bingo board. Let me reopen it. Let me pull that up. I did not open it properly. Hold on. I need to open it via Paint. Stream see that yet? No, no, no. Please. Please. There we go. I'm gonna do this in gray. Or wait, white. So we recognize, hey, this happened later. After. There we go. We found another one! I should have just gone through it. Save. There we go. Lovely. That wasn't meant to happen at all. You're a pretty banner. That goes on that. I don't need that. Don't need that. I do want the dark prismarine. Copper backpack. Don't actually care. I just want prismarine blocks. Magnet upgrade. You know what? I'll take more We weren't meant to get upgrades. We're done. I finished this. Okay, hold on. Let me open it again. Stream, please recognize OBS. Thank you. Okay, we got 2 more. Yeah. Save. Okay. No more artifacts. You know what? Grab. Yeah. Okay. I got 12 more prismarine, but I'm gonna want more than that, so I'm stealing the prismarine from right here. Wait, how many? You filled in this entire area. Oh my god, they filled in this entire area. I love you. I want like 48 of these. That sounds like a good number. Come on, just give me a bunch. Give me all of it. Give me all of it. 2 more. Wonderful. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Okay. Cool. I also got magma blocks out of that and more sea lanterns, so yeah. Warp stone are way back home. I'm happy I kept streaming then. Wonderful. We used this one spiraled. Boop, 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 boop. And then I want 2 more cobble deep slate. I should have made... Hold on. I should have made these into bricks. Can I reuse these? Can we reuse these? No. I could hope. I should have made those into brick. Even the tiny brick. Even though it's tiny brick, it will fit... Yeah, that fits in way better. Okay. Boop. Up, 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 up. Yeah, I love that. There we go. Lovely. Let me look at my... Yeah, okay. Is the game... Yes, the game has been playing audio. Good. I wasn't sure for a second. Yeah, okay. We're fine, it's good. This is fine. Can I put... Yes, I can put magma blocks through. It's a very... Ooh. Nah, I prefer the engraved stuff that I have going on. But I could do this as like a central light. That would be cool. Would it be a 2 center light? Or would it be just a 1? No, it'd be a 1 center. It'd be right here. Okay. Let's get rid of this. There we go. See, there's a reason I built this. That looks gorgeous. I love that. It gives it so much more extra detail. It's beautiful. Love it. I do need more of the massive deep slate bricks, though. In order to finish the area down here. I do actually care about this space, believe it or not. And then get boop boop. Boop boop. Actually, you know what I want to do first? I want to actually add a trim to this. Trim the stairs. No, no, I don't care about the zucchini! And I broke the stupid zucchini with a pickaxe, so it gave me a bunch of extra seeds that I want the seeds! I just want 1 seed! There we go. And dump all that in that little corner. And then that block too. And then that block. And then that. And this one as well. Like so. And then remove that. Remove that. How... I'm tempted to put more. I'm tempted to leave this as it is, but also tempted to make that also spruce. Let's deal with the walls first, and then figure it out from there. Yeah, I feel like that'd look a lot better. That would look a lot better with stairs. I just like the idea too much. And it would not work. The staircase would not be nearly as efficient if I didn't remove all this first. Oh, wait, no, I don't need to pick those up. And then I also need to remove this space, this one, and then get rid of the tiny ones that didn't quite go along the way. I love just looking up there and seeing Patricia and Frank. I love my dogs. I still need to make an axolotl aquarium. I should have that as the backdrop for the kitchen. That would be cute. I like that idea a lot. And do that. I could also do the ceiling as the deep slate brick, like the tiny deep slate brick. Out. Wonderful. Let's take these. And then also throw what we don't need in a corner. And take another 16 for massive deep slate brick. Wait, I lost it. There it is. Lovely. And also make these and these. Boop boop. And then fill in these. And then this will have to be turned into spruce wood. I'm just going to make it plain spruce wood to fit with stairs. And let's start actually making those stairs, because I'm going to need quite a few. 18 definitely won't cut it, but to start. Never mind, it was more than enough. I'm wrong. I acknowledge it, I'm wrong. Yeah. And I need the massive deep slate brick. I did the wrong ones here. Did the other kind of brick. There we go. And then this. Plus these. Oh wait, I should do it like this. And then like this. That way I only have to get rid of one. And there goes all my crops. Lovely. Not really, but, you know. I do actually care about this spot. There we go. And get some bricks there. Oh, there's no light level. That's what broke all of it. Okay, squash. Olive. That's actual olive. That's actual basil. There's the zucchini seeds. Basil is over here. Onion. Don't need that. Don't need that. Kind of want that. I have the onion seeds. I don't need the actual eggplant. Your squash seeds again. Olive seeds already been placed. Actual olive. Actual basil. Your bell pepper, which I've been placing there. And then eggplant. Wonderful. That should be all of it. And I have an extra squash. And then I need 9, 5, 14. 14 more deep slate brick. And then use a couple of these. I almost like that more without anything else. Without any brick or stairs. Let's just get rid of those. And I do want to actually do this. Oh. What brought water? Oh, did something break up there? Oh, I did pick up the seed. Good. Why did something break up there? What broke? Oh, because I placed a water bucket earlier, so it disrupted all the water and it kept the water path. There we go. Lovely. Okay. And let's check the chest, because I'm sure I've gotten a bunch of stuff to accidentally come down here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I do need 3 more down there. 3 more of this kind. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Beautiful. That area is pointless, but I don't care. I like how it looks. I want to put the kitchen on this back wall, so I'm going to have to move the dogs again, unfortunately. I have no idea where I'm eventually going to leave these. I have no idea where I'm putting my bed. It's going to go here temporarily. Do they start sleeping as well if I'm sleeping? Yes, that's adorable. Wait, I just realized something. It has their genders. I'm sorry, Patricia. I've swapped their... Oh no. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We break gender roles around here. And apparently also break a fart so loud that thunder crackles. That is good thunder. I don't know why my instant joke with the thunder was a fart. I don't know why that's the immediate thing that popped up in my head, but that's what occurred. Okay. I do have the blocks I want. There we go. And then get rid of these. And these. And make a pretty little kitchen. I love that way more than I should. I want to make it like an entire backsplash of... I want to make an entire backsplash. I need more of that in my life. Okay, so how do we want to do this? I want to build a tank for the axolotls right here. And I want to frame it. I can just get away with only these 2. But for efficiency's sake, we will also do these. So 5 plus 4, 9. But I do need these ones as well, so plus another 5, 14. And then let's actually do this backspace for the tank. I want to actually continue that. I want to continue the backsplash back here as well, though. So 15 plus 1, 2, 3, 18. Plus another 18. I have to math. 18 plus 18 plus 15. 51. Okay, I'm gonna go to spawn. We're using the hammer. This hammer's gonna break on me before I'm done with this. I'll put mending on it for nothing. You know, I'm just gonna get a bunch. We're just gonna get a bunch of cobblestone so I never have to come back here. I do not need the copper, though. There we go. Wonderful. I just want to make this house. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. And most of it has just been me making this stupid house. Okay, I have nothing in these. Can I just do that? Oh, it doesn't break them. Okay. I was hoping that actually break all of them, but it didn't. And then that's an extra blast furnace. I do not have any gravel or sand. Actually, I want clay for this. I don't have silk touch. Stronghold probably has silk. I know I've seen silk touch recently. Was it in the ancient? It was probably in the ancient city. But I don't know where it would be in the ancient city. So we're gonna go stronghold first. If I don't find it, then we'll go to ancient city. Y'all can try and fight me all you want, but it's not happening. You can try, but you won't win. You won't succeed in any sort or fashion. I just want to come down here, get some silk touch, which I'm pretty sure I've seen at some point in this early area. Respiration power. No. I just want silk touch. That's all I want. That's all I want to get from here. There's nothing in this room. Oh no. No, I'm wrong. Piercing, impaling, knockback, smite. I know I've seen it recently in the ancient city. I know I have. I really could have done this creative. There's no reason for me to do this in survival. There is zero reason. Silk touch! For me to do this in survival, but I am. I am. And I will continue to. Let's go back to Hump. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then replace that with the cobbled deep slate. And then use that here. And I assume I can collect. What would be a good water? I think this would just literally be the best. Or, Crom is kind of close to the water. I don't know if... Do I have any waystones still that would be underground? I got rid of the Lush Cave one. We're going back to the ancient city. This is the closest one I know to a Lush Cave. Because I want some drip leaves. Or actually, I want this. I want a small drip leaf. And, you know what, let's take a big boy. Let's take 2 big boy. Yeah, I don't care about you enough. I might slightly adjust the pond as well. Back to honk. This means I need 1, 2, 3 more to smelt. And then I gotta smelt this all again because I made smooth stone. So that's great. And when I add water, or can I place a small drip leaf out? Yes, I can. And I don't like where this is placed anymore, so I'll put it here instead. Yeah, we'll stick with this. Can I put a small drip leaf through the botanist workbench? No. I could hope. I could hope. I put clay blocks through and give this place a little bit of texture. What would the clay block go through? Mason? No. Botanist? I don't know why I tried the botanist. I don't know why it goes through the botanist. But okay. And then I want to give 2 of them a different texture. Where is the rough? Cobbled. Cobbled. Cobbled clay. I just want to give this a little bit of texture. There we go. It's a tiny difference, but it's a good difference. And this is still not done. Actually, while it's smelting, let's switch it over to an actual furnace. So I can start getting onto this sooner. The rest of this. That's a good question. I really don't need that. I guess get onto the ceiling while all that's smelting. This is the center. And I want to add on to it. I love that I'm super sneaky fast. I sneak super fast, that's great. Genuinely, though. And then I need to do this. I'm just gonna build over it. I'm just gonna build over that area. I want to move the ceiling technically up 2. So I'm gonna go boop, and then do a crown mold on top of that. A crown mold, and then do a ceiling up 1 more. We move all of this. I can't quite hit that spot, but that's fine. Boop, boop. There we go. And then 1 in. So I'm not I don't have to replace blocks, and it's not annoying for me. This one. I need to place block there. Slowly do this all the way around. And then I can cover that. Because we didn't need access out there. I don't need to go out there for any reason right now. Collect all of this. And I have no idea what I'm doing for this section. Because of how it's perfectly plain, I think I'm just going to leave that exactly how it is. I don't need a singular block of cobblestone, nor the stuff. I want to draw a little bit of attention to it, so let's do polished. Do a stack of polished stairs and a stack of polished blocks. Which definitely won't be enough, but I can start with it. And I should be able to perfectly do this evenly the whole way across, because we've been doing by 3s. Yeah. I just want to draw a little attention, but not a whole lot of attention to it. How much has the backpack smelted? Hold on. Almost done. Last piece, come on. Last piece. There we go. In there. Oh, this was overdone. Okay. I completely overcrafted that. Thank you, Nightbot. Yeah. Or no, that was old. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw the chat move. I did not. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. No, 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 no. You're not allowed. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Gorgeous. And then we'll do something with the top. Something. Ooh, wait. The dark prismarine texture? Deep slate mini tiles? Or scaled ceiling? Or I could use... I could do a different brick. I could do a lot. The disordered... Tiny brick bordered. That might not be too bad. But as a full ceiling, I'm not entirely sure. Also, before we go any more into this, I want to do this. Oh, almost perfect. That's a little sad, actually. I do like that, though. Okay. I'm still not sure what I want to do for the rest of it. Oh, nope, wrong blocks. I'm kind of tempted. Ooh, bordered deep slate. Let's do one more of those. I want to see what this really looks like. I don't know if that's a roof pattern, though. That's not a good ceiling. It's cool. It's just not what we want for this project. It's not what we're looking for. I'm kind of tempted to do the edge deep slate or the prismal overlapping tiles. No. I kinda like that idea. I feel like that could actually be really cool. Okay. The overlapping tile. This one. Looking at the others real quick first before we fully decide on this, so I don't have to redo it again. I feel like this is just a better version than the brick... I want to look at brick bordered again. I want to look at these. Because these are the two I'm stuck between. This... or this. Okay, yeah, that... Yeah. Overlapping. Got it. This one. That just matches way better with the polished. And yeah, that makes a beautiful texture around this as well. That doesn't subtract, it actually pushes your site more towards it too. It just gives it a beautiful border. No. I'm barely gonna get through a stack. Very barely. Wow. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of my horrible, quick little staircase. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Look at that! Now that's why I picked all of this. Back to chipped, or normal. Only it's back to chipped. I'm back to using the table again. I need, speaking of using the table, there's a, it's not the laid smooth, is it? Is it tiny? Which brick are you? Which one are you? Laid smooth. Got it. Laid smooth. You. And now let's see if I did my math correctly. I'm going through them quick, so I hope I did. I overcollected. I overdid it. Okay. And I still have more glass. Can I do some pretty glass for them? Because this glass I can pick back up after. Ornate or diamond? I'm leaning towards ornate. Because I feel like this would do best. Yeah. And then let's fill this up with water. And then King and Henry. Henry and King. And then we grab our blocks. Oh, Henry! King! King! You don't need to be stuck anymore, bud. You don't need to be stuck under. There you go. Stop getting stuck under the drip leaf, please. That's how we found you, but that's not how you have to live. Okay? Lovely. Now they have their little tank. And they got a little bit of room in there. I need to click the right buttons. I want to add a little lantern in there. Hold on. We saw earlier 16 per each. Ooh. Oh, that's godly. Okay, lovely. And now, what? Torches, torches. There we go. That gives us a few lanterns to work with. I need just a little bit more. Nope. 2. Perfect. I have extra nuggets, but that's fine. Tinkering table. We can get some cool patterns from this. Iron bowl is what I really like and what I do a lot. There's an ender lantern? What do you look like? Yeah, I should have expected. I don't... Ooh, maybe do a little wooden cage in there thing. Wooden cage and bowl is what I normally end up doing. There's also a checkered and a burning coal. There's a small green one. Would that look cool? Nah. I don't really like that idea in there. Little area. Okay. So we'll do just a bunch of wooden ones, because that's usually what I do anyway. There you go. And now they got a little lantern in there, and because of the glass, it actually looks like it's centered, and not that it's right there in front of the glass. Yay. Alright, we're almost done with this. I'm gonna take another break, check on cats, check on get more water. We'll be right back again. I know it's a lot of breaks, but it's also a really effing hot day. So that's how I'm justifying it. Okay, where's my stream timer? Put off the pause, start the 5 minutes, and we'll be back. We back. Hey, hey. Let's get these off the screen. Okay. And now let's push through until this is done. I need more water. It's just occurred to me that if I found 2 more artifacts, in that ocean temple, then the artifacts can happen in this mod pack, at least, in the other structures, because technically they're vanilla. Technically, that is a temple, even though it's an ocean temple. Not that kind, but that means I was just really, really unlucky in the stronghold. I love that. I love that for myself. Also, yeah, I do adore leaving that literally just as it is. I want to get... not a full amount, let's get 8 of these in order to leave some lanterns about the place. Where could it be a good spot for the lanterns, though? Maybe here on this side? Let's leave them a little higher, actually. Let's have them pretty high up. I feel like the bowls would do better, actually. The wood really matches with that, but it doesn't match with the rest of the place. Yeah, hold on. I want to see what this would look like. Oh, I did make this a 3. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Yeah, I like that more. I like that more. Okay. We stick to that. And then I need to change... No, you're not the right bench. I need to change you also into a bowl. And then I don't want to put any directly in here, but I do want to have one in here. Or let's change that out a little bit. Do like so. And get rid of these torches. I do need one somewhere in here, so let's hide one right there. I'm surprised more mobs haven't spawned in my house, honestly. And then let's do a trick of perspective again. And put them right there. Even though this is off-center, it feels like it's centered because of perspective. So yeah. Lovely. I want to use... Oop. And I want one more. Actually, if I'm doing literally one more, let's do this the normal way. Even though it's going to leave me with a singular nugget. And then make those into also bowls. And I want a kitchen there. I want to put a kitchen there. I want to do something like that with that. Handcrafted stuff. You have counters. You need calcite? Okay. You suck. Oh, counter, hold shift, obtained by throwing planks on a stone cutter. Let's get rid of a bunch of these. Calcite. I know I've seen that. It's out here, yeah? Oh, Yellowstone is like full of it. Hold on, the Yellowstone territories are full of it. What's the fastest way for me to get to a Yellowstone territory? Is it all the way out here with the... No, that's not the closest one. You were right in Yellowstone territory. Bro, which Waystone would be closest? Because there's a bunch of Yellowstone territory here, so I could start from Mormar. Jars isn't close enough. Mushroom Mineshaft is underground, so is Zombie Dungeon. Chrismer isn't close enough. Brimid, no. Murdark, definitely not. You guys don't have a Yellowstone. Stronghold's underground. You are not actually in Yellowstone, and you guys aren't in Yellowstone either. So the closest one... I think it's Mormer, because there's just more variety, and I can actually get a lot more. Mormer. Yeah, this guy. Go get me some calcite. So I'm 100% positive Yellowstone is made with calcite. I am 100% positive that. If not, we can always loot some of the amethyst. Yeah, that's calcite. That is calcite. I knew I've seen a lot of it. I knew I had. There we go. Yeah, this entire thing is calcite. I ran across all this calcite. Oh, we are A-okay for this. I can make so many counters. And just get a little bit more. A little bit more. Perfect. Fantastic. And I still haven't broken the hammer. Good. Great. We're going. Wait. Do I need anything else while we're out? No. I should probably get more spruce logs, actually. That is a good thing to do. Give me that. Gimme all of that. Because if I put spruce logs directly in the stone cutter, I can make chests really easily. So instead of wasting 2 logs per chest, I can just use 1 log per chest. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now we go honk. And then all this stuff gets thrown back. Okay, and I want to use oak for the furniture, actually. Because I've been using the spruce for the floors. And let's throw like half a stack onto that, which gave me over a stack of boards to work with. I want a tangible crafting table I can look to. I want these things. How make the counter? I need that. So let's just start with 10 chests. I want 8 counters. And it makes 2. Okay, I'm gonna have to use these somehow. Because I was even hesitant on doing that. Yeah, let's do this. Actually, I can save a little. I still have some stone brick left, right? Let's save on some materials. Hold on, I'm gonna cheap out. Let's cheap out a little bit. And then throw these back in. Okay, yeah. And then... do 3 more of you. I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's the smooth laid brick. Smooth, layered smooth. Okay. Not layered, not laid. There we go. I like that. Now that's a pretty little kitchen. I know I can make chairs. Can I make bar stools, though? No. That's a bench. I want a chair, oak chair. Like that. Okay. I want 3 of those. Unfortunately, I can't just make 3. But at least it gives me a lot for making anything. You know what? Maybe I just want to. maybe I just want to. Yeah. I'll find the chairs for something else. Maybe I can make like a desk over here somehow. Table, oak table. That way. I want to do this. Make 2 of those. There we go. And then I can make a little desk space there. Can I make a shelf? I kinda, not really. I can use the oak corner trim. But I'd almost rather just do actual oak. And just do this. And this. I was hesitant on putting the stair on the edge, but that would just look better. Yeah. And then I want to place little guy here, little guy up there. Add a little variance. Maybe not there. And I also want to do, not drawers, cupboard. That. I need more of you, more of you, more of you. And I want to do this entire row, and I'm going to assume I'll need 1 more. So where's you? Make another 8 of these. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, only makes 2. There we go. Lovely. And you know what would actually look cool right there? I'll mix 4 of them. Okay, whatever. Would that... no, it takes up too much counter space. Oh, boop, 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 boop. I can't even throw all that in. I have too many stuff in here. Okay, I don't know why I'm keeping the iron bars. I really don't. And how do I want to handle this? Something I can do. This should be enough. 6. I need 7. Or I could get away with 5, really. Because you can put these into here. I like the idea of barred or checkered. Or slotted would be really good. Slotted or solid? Slotted. I just need 1 here, and then 1 here, and then 1 here. Wait, no. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted like that. That's not the way I thought it'd be, really. That is, I thought it'd be a different... Is there a different one that's the other direction? Is there a different way to do this? Was I not paying attention? Yes. Okay, airy is what I need. Or suspicious. What does the suspicious look like? No, that's not the right way. I want the airy one. Yeah, that's what I want. Boop. And boop. Boop. And then add here and here. There we go. Maybe 2 more? Perhaps. Just 2 more of the airy. Right there. And right... Wait. Yeah, that's the best I'm gonna get. Okay. I was hoping that'd end up a little more curved, but not really. That just feels a lot more closed off. I prefer this one way more. Okay. And I don't have room for that. Yep. And then throw that down, because I don't need it. I still have all of these that I want for red dye. How make poof? I know there's pillows, and you can set down the pillow. I need feathers. It does make 8, though. Hold on, there's a Cromeric. Which one was it? Cromeric. Has a lot of chickens outside of it. Cromeric. It's always nighttime when I leave the house. Of course it is. There's a lot of chickens out here. I remember that. I remember that when I was looking for creepers. There's zombies. There's a bunch of boys. There's lots of boys. But I just want the chickens that are out here. Unless they're no longer here. Which they probably aren't. Nope. Come here. That's 1 feather. 2 feather. That's 4. Never mind. Can I make 2? No. I want 1 more feather. Give me your feathers. Thank you. And I want that as well. Alright. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm out of food. I haven't even come close to using all my food yet. I said I never wanted to go back for Ratatouille again, and I made sure of it. I said those words and I meant them. Jesus, it's getting late. Okay, I want to wrap this up pretty quickly from here. We need wool for this. And then I will dye them after. A bunch of white cushions. And then I can dye most of these. Which actually works out for what I want to do. I think I'll make shelves for all of these and put them on a bunch of shelves. How do I want to handle this guy, though? Yeah. We'll do this. There we go. No, I want these blocks. And then I need a few more. Mason no. I picked up more. Mason table. And I don't need you. I do not want that, actually. There we go. 9 more. Massive deep slate brick. Grab this. I am bad at math. I needed 12. There we go. And yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, 6. What kind of corner's gonna do? Hold on. It's blackstone. Okay. What blocks are you made of? Stone. Blackstone. I want the blackstone. I want the blackstone. I really want the blackstone. I really want the blackstone. I want the blackstone. I would like the blackstone a lot, actually. I need the carpenter's workbench. Change you back. Brain's starting to not work. I've been streaming way too long. Plus the heat does not help this case at all. Does this fit? Yes. Hunk. Beautiful. Let's make this just a wee bit fancy. Hold on. Beautiful. Lovely. Back to Mamerk. This way. I want the black stone. I want the black stone. It's my warp stone house recharged. Good. 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 And slow. I just want the black stone. I see it. I knew it. I'm getting really lucky with these blocks too. The things I want just so happen to be within reach. It is fantastic. I am adoring the plot armor here. Oh, perfect. I got 5 blocks out of that. Beautiful. That's all I want. I need not more. I need not more in life. I got exactly what I wanted. So now I can go boop, boop, boop. And that's all I wanted to do. I need a spot to actually show these off. I haven't planned for that. I could use these. I could get item frames and use that to show off each of them. Is that enough space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Because I just needed 6 for the bingo. So make this 6 item frames. Boop, 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 boop. Boink. Oh, that's perfect. I love that. You know what? We can actually add on to this. Hold on. Crossbow. I am making that. I will make the Vindicator one, though. We have cobblestone. I only need a little bit of this. I'm already running out of cobblestone again. Well, that's smelting. Let's work on this spot. I want to have my 2 most used workbenches right there. I want to have... Actually, let's switch this around. I have a better idea than this. That one right there. Move a carpenter's right there. Mason here. We're gonna use... either tables or the drawer. I like the idea of the drawers better. Let's do 2 of each. I need just 1 more set. I don't know why Henry freaks out whenever I look at him. The entity inspect just really doesn't work as well as it should. And then oak corner trim, I barely have enough for. And then we'll do slabs with that. Wait, hold on. This is a better way to do it. Alright, it does actually come out to the exact same, doesn't it? And then tinkering table right there. Botanist right there. And just for the fun of it, the extra chests that I didn't get to use. And the stonecutter. And then one of these. Nope. 1, 2. I want to put another one over here, right there. And then I want to put a... You know what? We'll leave my bed right here. I actually really like having the bed in this spot. What I want to do is cushion, cushion. Red, red. And I do actually need to move this for a headboard. Stairs. Upstairs, dresser, drawer. Might do more drawers. There's a shelf, but I'm not sure I want to make that. You know what, we're gonna do my old-fashioned. There's a specific kind I make a lot. My go-to has been doing this for a headboard. And then we do just one more set of these at the bottom, followed by trapdoors. It's occurred to me I already had these. Not that. You. Checkered. Meh. No, solid. Solid oak. There we go. And you get to sit right there. And no. Patricia, you get to sit right there. Lovely. Patricia, can you look at me? Thank you. Lovely. That's great. I have no idea what I'm gonna do in this corner. I guess we can actually make some of those shelves. Boop, and then boop, boop, boop. I saw those plates. Hold on, I want plates. I want plates. I want plates. And I'm guessing there's gonna be a bowl too. I want bowls. I want plates. I want a little bit of both together. I'm assuming this is how you make that. How do you make them together? Oh, it's a different. I just have extra bowls and plates now. Well, I have a bunch of wooden bowls. I guess I have bowls. And then put a shelf right there. And I know there's like pots and such. And I also want to use oak trap doors. I want to use a lot of oak trap doors for this, so actually, hold on. Let's do this. And then turn several of these. Let's go with 12. I want these to be solid, and these to be something different. I'm leaning towards mesh. Let's actually steal these back. Let's switch these around too. Not quite as I intended them to turn out, but that's okay. This ruins it. Hold on. Nah. Move it over here. There we go. I don't know why that feels like it's better. I don't know. Move all of this over one? No. Over one. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then I can put leaves in that corner. I still haven't touched the leaves at all. Botanist workbench, leaves. Ooh, I like the light flowers. Yeah. And can I make any of... Can I make this look like a pot? Ooh, the reinforced one. Hold on. Let's do oak reinforced. Yeah, I like that. That hasn't actually made more room for the couch. Well, I have an extra table now that I don't need. So I want to move all this over one, so it's the other way, and so this area is a little bit more open. No. There we go. My pick block key is usually R, but that's combat roll in this, and I actually wanted to use it, even though I never did. So we've ended up with this. And my often difficulty with trying to pick a stupid block. No. There we go. And then we also have a chair. I kind of want to pull this back or move it somehow. I kind of want to make this also a corner chair. Yeah, I like that a lot more. And then leave it like that. Or even do... Ooh, wait. Let's do one of these couches instead. Because that would look a whole... Yeah! That feels more open. I like that. And... yeah, sure. Why not? I don't really like it, but why not? Leave it there. And do another one right there. Gorgeous. Okay, lovely. I have mixed feelings about some of these pieces, but I'm fine with that. Alright, I have all the banners. I'm not actually gonna use those. I don't plan on it. Yeah. Let me try and throw more stuff in here and fail to do so at every step of the way, because I'm not conserving things. And then the rest of this goes in the blue backpack, and anything else I don't want also goes in the blue backpack. Boop, 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 boop. And other items... Let's see what other items I want to put up on the wall. I think I just want to put these 4 up, which I could absolutely do 2 there and then 2 there. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2. Just do 4. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. So I can put Warden Head and the Sculpt Catalyst, Enderman Head, and the Endermite Head. That actually goes together surprisingly well. I love that. That's very fitting. And then this will also go up into that backpack. Didn't mean to put it down there. I want to take this stone. I'm gonna make an iron axe, and then I also want to go back to some pillager tower. Do we have any... Do we actually have one genuinely close to a pillager tower, or do I have to run? I don't think we have one close. I have to go back to Mormuric. I keep having to go back to this one spot for all the pillager towers that I want. I swear there's another one that was close to a pillager tower. But it might literally just be that one. You're just normal village. Oh, this one was close to... Oh wait, Ray. Let's go to Ray. Ray. It's nighttime, hold on. I'm hoping I threw one of their crossbows in a chest. Is there... okay. Crossbow! Wonderful. That's all I need. And then we come back here. Hump. And if I remember this correctly... Vindicator trophy, Pillager trophy. I want Pillager on this side and a Vindicator on that side. And yeah. I'm happy with a lot of that. Oh, I can make an oven. I have everything I need for that. We're turning my thing over here into an oven. We're turning this into a proper oven. Just this one last thing, I swear. I promise. And then we're actually done. Oh, I can't throw stone in there. I got rid of it. I need to make arm bars. And then clay, I need to smelt 3. What's the 4? And then get rid of these. I just need one of these. I need to smelt all of this real quick. And then we'll be done. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me see. What was the bingo again? And then we could put them up in the item frames. I got the bingo open. Hold on. Give it a second to show up on the screen. OBS, I would love if you were aware of this. Can you please be slightly more aware? There we go. I had to actually draw on it for a second. Okay, so we... Oh, it's almost done. Straw hat. I need to put that back up anyway. Straw hat. I am not wearing the bunny slippers. Then I am wearing the antidote belt. We have an extra cross that I can throw. Extra lucky scarf. And the jelly slippers. So everything but the antidote belt. And just give me the last of that clay, please. I only needed 5. Or, no, I did need 7. Are you not? It's a smoker. Oh, that's reinforced. Hold on. I need to change that back to normal. Need you to be normal. There we go. Me and myself every day. Okay. There we go. Nope. Oop. Oven! Beautiful. Look at our gorgeous house! Oh, I love this. I love this so much. It's small, but it's great. And now... Funny enough, I had copies of everything but the very first artifact I got. So let's see if I remember this. I got the antidote, then I got the lucky scarf. I've already done this wrong. Lucky scarf. Antidote, then. We got the antidote, then the lucky scarf. After that, we got bunny slippers, cross, the jelly slippers, and the villager hat. I've done this incorrectly again. I can't pick that back up. I just want a good clip of this. That's all I want. I can't even reach that. Okay, I know I have the order correct now. I just need to actually get my inventory in order. There we go. And... antidote. Lucky scarf. Cross necklace. Bunny slippers. Jelly cat. I placed the bunny slippers wrong again. You suck. Because they're at the... they're exactly where they should be. They're right there. I just need to remember. I need to remember the correct way I want to do this. Was it the cross or the luck? Cross came after bunny slippers too, so I was also doubly wrong. First we got the antidote, then our lucky scarf, then the bunny slippers, then our cross, jellies, and the villager hat. I love that. And then also other artifacts, but this is what we care about. These are a different type of artifact. And Among Us. Alright, that's fantastic. That's lovely. I love that. That's great. Bingo! Alright. I'll be going. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Wait, not quite bye. What day? It's the 11th. Video will be out Sunday the 13th. The 13th, we will also stream that night, as long as I am able. We will start up a one-punch run. The first stream, we're literally just gonna go get a Skele farm. I will get all the levels I need off camera. I am just gonna sit there and stay at the Skele farm until I have like 500 damage, which should accomplish most mobs. I need to look back and see how much the Warden was. I think the Warden was 700, so I might have to sit there and grind to 1,000 damage. I will figure out the damage it takes. Also, I think we should get a power glove, because that could add on as well. I just want to one-punch everything. I want to get... I will figure out more of the build. We'll talk about it more the 13th, Sunday. And then we will also stream the 16th, as long as I am able. Stream the 16th and actually go around and kill all the bosses with one punch. For the fun of it, because I think that... I don't care if it's a good video. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a fun video, and that's all I care about. So, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you Sunday. After videos post. Join the Discord if you want to see the video post, or go straight to YouTube. You can get notifications that way. Either way works. I'll see you then. Bye-bye!